The Jack Benny Program.
Rochester.
Yes, sir.
I think I could stand it a little hotter. Turn up the steam, will you?
Yes, sir.
Well, not too hot now. Be careful. Gee, I'm glad I bought this cabinet. How long have I been in here?
About 10 minutes. I hope you're not taking too much.
Well, what do the instructions say?
Let's see. Men up to 20 years old, stay in cabinet not more than a half hour.
Half hour.
Men up to 25 years, no more than 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Men up to 30 years of age, no more than 15 minutes.
15.
Men up to...
What are you on about?
According to this chart, I should have just dipped you in like a tea bag.
Oh, stop. See, I think I've had enough. I better get out.
Well, I'd better not open it for a couple of minutes.
Why? Haven't I had enough?
Yeah, but the potatoes aren't done yet.
Oh, darn it.
Don't blame me. It was your own idea. As long as we had this heat, you didn't want to waste it.
Well...
What a job I had trying to talk you out of holding that leg of lamb in your lap.
I was just trying to economize. Oh, by the way, Rochester, I meant to ask something. Do you know where my binoculars are?
Your binoculars?
Yes, later on I'm going to take Miss Livingston to the races.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
The potatoes are done.
No. Well, take them out.
Yes. One for you. One for me.
Rochester, I think I've had enough. Bring me a towel, will you?
Yes, sir. I sure hate to see you get out of there, boss.
Why?
Well, I've been with you for 22 years, and this is the first time you look like you have shoulders.
Now, don't be funny. Oh, if that's Miss Livingston, tell her I'll be down in a few minutes.
Yes, sir. Oh, hello, Miss Livingston. Come on in.
Hello, Rochester.
Mr. Benny will be down in a few minutes.
Thank you.
I sure hope you have a nice time at the races today.
I do, too. I don't know too much about the horses, but Mr. Benny says he has a tip.
Miss Livingston, if you don't mind, I can tell you something about the horses that very few people know.
Oh, what's that?
Well, the race really begins in the paddock. If the horse is worried about something, that's a very important element. Because that's where the horse makes up his mind whether he has the incentive to go out there and win the race or whether he doesn't care. It's the horse's mental attitude before the race begins.
Rochester, how do you know so much about horses?
Miss Livingston, when you work like one, you think like one.
I know what you mean. You do work awfully hard.
You know, Miss Livingston, I'm thinking about asking Mr. Benny for a vacation. Because every once in a while, you've got to get away from it all.
You're absolutely right. You know, last season I got to the point where I just couldn't take it anymore. I told Mr. Benny that if I didn't get a change of scenery, I'd go out of my mind.
Change of scenery? Where'd he send you?
No place. He put a palm tree in my dressing room.
That's our boss. Better put these things away.
Oh, Jack!
Coming. Hello, Mary.
Hi.
Sorry I kept you waiting. What'd you do, walk over?
No, I took a cab.
A cab? For only 5 blocks? Gee, if I were going to your house, I wouldn't call for a cab.
You wouldn't call for help if it had a meter on it.
Meter on it, meter on it. Mary, you keep that up, and on your next vacation, you're not getting a palm tree. And another thing.
Jack, are we going to the races or not?
Well, of course we're going. Hey, Mary, you know that tip I told you about? Well, it's in the 6th race, Speedy Girl.
Speedy Girl?
Yep, and that's the horse I'm going to bet on.
Here are your binoculars, boss.
Thanks. Rochester, Miss Livingston and I'll have a sandwich before we go to the track.
Yes?
Oh, why don't we have lunch out there?
Okay. Never mind the sandwiches. Rochester, get my car out, will you, please?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mary, I'll go and get my coat, and then we'll... Now, who can that be?
Oh, that must be Dennis.
Dennis Day?
Yes, see, I ran into him yesterday, and he had nothing to do, so I asked him to go to the races with us.
U.S. Oh, Mary, you know that kid drives me nuts.
But, Jack, you haven't seen him in a long time, and he's very anxious to see you, too. Go answer the door.
Oh. Hello, Dennis.
Hello, Mr. Benny.
Come on in. Come on in, kid.
Thanks. How do you feel?
Fine, fine.
How's everything going?
Good. Good.
Oh, hi, Mary.
Hello, Dennis.
Gee, I'm sure glad you invited me to go to the races with you, because otherwise I wouldn't have had a chance to tell him
Tell me what?
that I'm suing you for $50,000.
What?
Dennis, what's this all about? Why are you suing Mr. Benny?
Well, every time he talks to people about me, he says I'm stupid.
Well, Dennis, if you felt that way all these years, why are you suing me now?
Because I've had enough. From now on, I want to be addressed with dignity. My name is Dennis S. Day.
What does the S stand for?
If I told you, I'd lose my case.
I thought so.
Well, anyway, after I collect the $50,000 from you, I'm suing someone else who called me stupid.
Who's that?
My lawyer.
We had to ask him yet. Mary, you invited Dennis S. Day to go to the track with us, so you stay here and talk to him. I'm going upstairs and get my coat.
Okay.
Say, Mary, while we're waiting for the defendant to come back, would you like to hear a song I just recorded?
Oh, I'd love to. What are you going to sing, Dennis?
It's If I Loved You. If I loved you, time and again I would try to say all I'd want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy. I'd let my golden chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me. Off you would go in the mist of day. Never, never to know. I love you. If I loved you.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you, Mary.
Well, I'm all set, kids.
I was ready an hour ago.
Oh, say, Mr. Benny, since we're going to the races, would you lend me $1,000?
Lend you... Dennis, if I lent you $1,000, how would you pay it back?
Well, I'll let you deduct it from what you'll owe me after the trial.
Come on, let's go. right, who won?
My uncle.
Your uncle is a jockey?
No, the horse.
Mary, why did you... Dennis, will you stop making up those silly things? Now sit down and be quiet.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fifth race was a photo finish. We will have the results in a moment. It is between Gallant Lad and Joseph Day.
How do you like that? Even a coincidence has to be on his side. Dennis, now just sit there and be quiet and let me enjoy myself.
Enjoy yourself. You've been here for 5 races and haven't bet on a horse yet.
I told you I'm waiting till the 6th. Speedy girl can't lose.
Well, we have about a half hour. Why don't we go to lunch?
Okay, come on. Come on, Mary, I'll buy you lunch.
Dennis, would like to have lunch with us?
Oh, no, thanks, Mary. I'm too excited to eat.
Good, good.
Hey, Bud. Bud. Long time no see.
Yeah. Let's get away from here, Mary. Finally met that tout at the racetrack. Why don't we get any service around here? Where are the waiters, anyway?
Jack, we just got here.
Oh, that's the trouble with you, Mary. You let everybody push you around. Well, I'm not going to. A waiter! Waiter!
I'm coming. Don't rush me. Don't be so impatient. You're not the only one here, you know. The lady is waiting, too.
Well, she's with me.
No.
Now, don't be funny. Now, we'd like a table by the window.
At the moment, there isn't any. Number 1 will be ready when it's cleared off.
While we're waiting, you can take our order. What would you suggest?
Another waiter. You make me so nervous.
I don't care whether I make you nervous or not. Now, what can we get in a hurry?
Well, we have roast beef, leg of lamb, corned beef, and bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs, that sounds good. Are the eggs fresh?
Of course they are.
Mary, would you like bacon and eggs?
Of course I would.
I don't know. I don't feel like eggs.
How about a hamburger?
Well, is a hamburger fresh?
Fresh? It was in the first race.
Cut that out. Just bring us the bacon and eggs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, the last race was a photo finish. But you won't know the results till tomorrow.
Gee, that's strange.
The picture turned out so good that we've decided to show it at your neighborhood theater.
Come on, Mary, our table is ready.
Hey, Bud. Bud. Huh? Come here a minute.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What is it?
You eating here?
Yeah.
What table?
Table number 1.
Take table number 9.
But I'm very happy with number 1.
Think it over, Bud. Table number 1 is a card table.
So what?
If it carries too much weight, its legs will fold.
Gee, I never thought of that. Why should I take number 9?
Well, just think of the breeding.
The breeding?
It's by Bird's Eye Maple out of Grand Rapids.
Gee, I didn't even think they knew each other.
Well, get wise, Bud. Think it over.
Why don't you give me a tip on a horse?
Who knows anything about horses? So long, sucker.
I wish he'd leave me alone.
Here's your bacon and eggs, table number 1.
Table number 1? What do you think, I am a sucker? We're not going to eat here.
What difference does it make what table we're at?
It makes a lot of difference. Now put us at table 9.
Table 9? You mean the Bird's Eye Maple one?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry, you can't eat at that table.
Why not?
It was scratched.
Stop with those jokes. Put us at table 9.
Oh, all right. I'll change you. Status. Well, are you coming?
Mary, let's go. We'll eat later.
Eat later, eat later. Eating with you is the best diet I know.
Never mind. Come on.
Gee, Mary, the 6th race will be starting soon.
Oh, I wonder where Jack is. Oh, Jack.
Yeah?
Did you get the information you wanted?
No, but I came here to bet on Speedy Girl, and that's what I'm going to do. And say, Dennis,
Yes?
you know, this is your first time at the track, so take a tip from me and put your money on Speedy Girl.
Speedy Girl? Oh, let's see. That's number 8.
That's right.
Oh, that's no good for me. I already bet on number 12.
Number 12, what's the name of the horse?
Well, who cares? It's the number that's important. That's my system.
Dennis, you've got a system?
Yeah, sure.
Well, Dennis, according to your system, why did you bet on number 12?
Well, you see, the horse is carrying 116 pounds, and this is the 6th race, so 116 and 6 is 122. Now, the race starts at 14 minutes after 4, and 14 and 4 is 18, and 18 added to 122 makes 140. Now, this is the 4th week of the month, so 4 divided into 140 is 35.
Uh-huh.
Then I took my age, which is 26, and subtracted from 35, which leaves me 9.
Uh-huh.
Then I added 3 to 9, and I bet on number 12.
Now, Dennis, I followed you till 9. Now, why did you add 3?
Well, how else can you get to 12?
Mary, did you hear?
I lost him at 35.
Come on, let's go to the $5 window. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Mary, look. Isn't that my sponsor, Mr. Lewis, sitting over there?
Where?
Right over there.
Yes, it is.
Well, come on, let's go over and say hello to him.
Oh, Jack, look, he came to enjoy himself. Leave him alone.
But, Mary, he's my sponsor. If he thought I was here and didn't come over and say hello, he'd be heartbroken.
Oh, Jack,
Come on.
please.
Come on.
And now going out on the track are the horses for the 6th race. Riptide, Speedy Girl, Silverette, Flying Cloud, Wild Way, Pinky, Contraband, and Sir Echo.
Hey, Mr. Lewis.
Oh, hello, Mary.
Hello, how are
Hello,
you?
Jack.
Hello. Hi, Mr. Lewis. Well, who have you got in the next race?
Flying Cloud.
Well, Mr. Lewis, forget all about Flying Cloud and bet on Speedy Girl. She'll win by 8 lengths.
Jack, my mind is made up. I'm going to play Flying Cloud.
But, Mr. Lewis...
Jack, let him bet any way he wants.
Well, Mary, it's silly to come out track and bet on anything. I mean, look, Mr. Lewis, I've been following these horses all season, and I know what I'm talking about.
Jack, please.
Mary, Speedy Girl can't lose.
Jack, I'm sorry, but I'm betting Flying Cloud.
Okay. It's your dough. You know, don't say I didn't tell you.
The horses are nearing the starting gate.
Well, I'm going up the window, make my bet. $5 on the nose.
Say, Mary,
Yes, Mr. Lewis.
I've been thinking. If Jack bets $5 on a horse, he must know something.
Are you kidding? He read 4 books on American history before he bought a government bond.
Well, I'm going to change my bet. I'm putting $100 on Speedy Girl.
Oh, will you do me a favor and bet $2 for me?
I'd be glad to, Mary.
Thank you.
The horses are in the starting gate.
Gee, I'm glad I got there in time.
Now they're all in the gate, and there they go. Silverette in front, Wild Way is second, Speedy Girl is third, and here comes Contraband and Flying Cloud. It's Silverette and Flying Cloud. Now Flying Cloud is pounding hard, and it's Flying Cloud the winner by half a length.
Mr. Lewis, we won! We won!
What do you mean, we won?
I bet on your horse, Flying Cloud.
You what? Jack, you mean to tell me when you left here you didn't bet on Speedy Girl?
No, you talked me out of it. What are you so unhappy about?
Jack Benny, I bet on the horse you gave me.
You did? Gee, Mr. Lewis, how could you be so silly?
Dare you call me silly?
Well, it's my fault if you're a sore loser.
Mary! Mr. Lewis, how could you do such a thing?
He didn't do it. I did.
Waiter.
Can't you see I'm busy? Oh, it's you again. Now what do you want?
Could I get a steak?
Medium or well done?
Raw, it's for my eyes.
Don't tell me how. Tell me who. I want to congratulate her.